Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad
Florida State versus Texas A&M. This is going to be a long one.
The ninth-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles.
We already know I'm the Aggies.
Again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to
They're like 2-3. Oh, I gotta smash him. I gotta do this boy dirty. I mean, I found that, so I could probably shoot. Florida State versus Texas A&M.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
I'm talking about, I thought I was streaming these games me and man was playing yesterday. I ain't even streaming them hoes. That nigga bust my ass though. I'm talking about beat me. He didn't do me dirty. Like every game was close, but he won every one of the hoes. I couldn't beat that nigga. Yeah, when that's his building. Like that shit don't happen to me often where I just can't beat somebody, so.
To the air, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback extends the play.
Ooh, what you doing?
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Hey, I juked the shit out of you.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away.
Like me with a mobile quarterback, I'm as well water, dude.
You gotta get him locked down. But if you're the defense,
this I got fast receivers too. It's over. Like it's gonna be tricky. It's tricky, man. Get him out of here.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field
is
huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll give it to the back. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Now 3rd and short, they choose to pass the football. Man, you'd love to see him make that read, get the ball out, understand where he wants to go with the football. Pretty good defense. He holds on to it now. 4th and long, totally different situation for this offense.
Absolute shank. Missed him. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
A 3rd down try for the offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos.
Let's go, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Get on me.
But to flip the field position with the return.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking to scramble. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part.
I'm locked in.
They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. so good against the run and so athletic and have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Let's go, really quick.
As he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more.
Going for it all. Go to the end zone. It's picked up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Rides the back on the option, the give. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Noles want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line. This offense has it going. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's McCoy. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Craven. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking for room. It's Moss. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Steps away to find some room. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Castellanos. Still looking, on the move. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
They'll run the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles.
How about it? They change change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Here he comes with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Reed. Buying some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Concepcion. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Craver. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I'm out right now.
Back to
Oh,
pass.
shit, you see?
A shot toward the
Oh, I
end zone.
just threw it.
And that ball was
Thought I
in
threw it
harm's
to you.
way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Oh, for good.
We know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Steps away. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Grab behind the line. It's Moss.
I'm so tweaking right now, bro. I was taking it.
And that That is a perfect
Very
job by the
slow.
offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock.
They could literally playing backyard football right now.
2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback keeper. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to...
Turning it on! And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass, and which matchup do they try to exploit? And they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You've got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. the pocket. The throw. He caught it. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Touchdown, Aggies!
Let's go! Get him up that way! Come on, he's supporting that, though. It's 21.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. With the catch, it's Robinson. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
Come on!
Going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the...
Breaks into the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can spell the touchdown from here. To the air on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. It's on target and complete. And they're able to get him on the ground. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, no! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over.
I don't see how Jeff run with that nigga. I don't see how Jeff run with that nigga.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets enough. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
And a nice pickup.
I know I'm getting on his nerves. He ain't hit my quarterback one time in this game. I slide every time somebody get close. Hey, nigga, and I've been tripping. I got 9 rushes for it. 103 yards. Damn, I gave him too much time. He didn't have 5.
Understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
It's really the key to that shit. You just got to quick snap that hoe and go. Because, you know, niggas be trying to make their defensive adjustments. I be quick snapping like a motherfucker.
Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Aggie.
He quitting. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out.
No,
sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get... Oh, he's got some space. Smashes ahead. Just shedding tackle.
Wow, this nigga was hostile.
Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this is why you see tight ends featured in offenses now across college football. They're so pivotal because they're so big, so strong, can break tackles, and then can outrun people and get to the end zone. Big play by the big fella.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in
Not from
practice this
the
week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
He still can't do it.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Open field on the
Oh,
right.
he finally got a big hit on him.
Defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Reed. Quarterback moving. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep...
Touchdown, Aggies! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Taking it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Oh, there you go.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, over the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
opening kick of the game. How about the coverage unit getting down the field, pinning their ears back, and getting the ball carried to the ground? That is the best way possible you could start this thing.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They feed him again. There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the
He took that whole 99 yards because of doing
you're
it.
just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Makes the catch, it's Moss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Easy completion on the shuffle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's a pick off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. The 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking to buy time. Finding open areas. QB got it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Reed. Skips away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Makes the grab. It's Bussey. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Aggie! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Bringing it back. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Reed. Extending the play. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man quickly.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Heading to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where are you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled ball, and now they face third down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but it gets mixed.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down.
That nigga quit. That's crazy. Yo.